I'm taking a quick hop up to the north of Sweden and back, and I'm doing it on Ryanair. We're going to be on the 737 MAX both ways, in row 2 on the way up and in the exit row over the wing on the way back. The ticket up cost just $10, plus an extra $14 for the seat. That's incredibly cheap and about 1/5 of what SAS were asking. Is it really true that you get what you pay for? Join me and find out. Time to fly Ryanair again. If you've watched the Flight Radar 24 channel, you'll know that I took the 737 MAX 8-200 up to Skellefteå just a little while ago. I did it in the front row and I had a great flight, surprisingly great flight. And now I've decided to go in the second row, so a bit less of that extra legroom. It's not even billed as an extra legroom seat. We're still up in the front though. I thought about sitting right down the back in a middle seat or something, but I just couldn't resist. They put me in a middle seat at first when the plane was wide open, the bastards. It was about $8 to pay for the window seat in the back, and it was about $14 to do the second row. So I thought, well, look, that's different enough from the other video I did for Flight Radar. We'll see what the legroom's like in that one. And honestly, I can't turn down that lovely view looking back at the engine and wing from the front. I just love that. So we're on row 2. You're gonna see what that's like. As we know, it's not as bad as it's cracked up to be. Maybe not being in the bulkhead will change things. Let's see, let's get on board. We're on a brand new MAX today too, and it feels very fresh and clean indeed. I still do kinda hate these colors on board, but honestly I'm kinda getting used to them.
Sen kommer vi starta sydlig riktning här, bana 19 höger. Och stigtid marscherar på 37 000 fot. Flygtiden är exakt 1 timme. Senast vädret som är Skellefteå rapporterar en fin dag också. Just nu är temperatur på -8 grader. Alldeles strax kommer kabinpersonalen och påbörjar sin säkerhetsdemonstration, men det ger dem all uppmärksamhet.
It's a beautiful day for flying. One drawback of the 737, which hasn't changed on the MAX, is that the windows are just a little too low for most humans. You need to kind of crane your neck to look out. This is just an hour's flight up to Skellefteå, and so there's not much to say about the service. Everyone was friendly, the plane was nice, the flight was smooth, and the views were good. It's hard to complain. Of course, it helps that I had a row to myself, once again, just like last time I did this. These more expensive seats may be even more worth paying for because most people won't, and that means a better chance of having free seats next to you. For me, that's worth a lot. On the flight home, I got a brief chance to experience what it's like to be crammed in next to 2 strangers in a standard row, and let me tell you, I don't want to repeat that, but more on that soon. want you to rate this landing 1 to 10. Let me know in the comments. Is it worthy of Ryanair's reputation? All right, once again, Ryanair is efficient. They run a competent operation. They're on time, pleasant. It helps that the flights aren't so full, but man, they're just great every time. It's a real surprise. Now, the only question I keep asking myself is, why do I keep flying to places that are colder even than where I live? And let's skip ahead a couple of days to the return flight. This is the seat I got on this one. Less legroom for sure, and not enough space to stow a larger backpack at the feet. And this is the seat I ended up in. I spotted the exit row wide open, so I asked if I could move there. I'm fairly sure they need someone sitting there for safety reasons in case the door needs opening, so in a way I was doing them a favor. Do I have that right, viewers who know more than me? Would they ever leave an exit row completely open? This is way better, though I really do prefer being forward of the wing. I know there are people who like looking at the wing from this angle, but it doesn't really do it for me. You see less of the ground, too. Pretty takeoff and another quick and uneventful flight. My conclusion? Ryanair in a good seat, especially with a row to yourself, is just great. You feel like you got away with something by paying so little for your ticket and having such a comfortable flight. But Ryanair crammed into a full flight with strangers in a standard seat? No way, not for me, please. I'll definitely pay more to avoid that. So I guess it depends what the prices are like, but I'll certainly keep flying Ryanair when they're cheaper, and I'll be paying a little extra for the upfront seats when I do. For Air Edition, I'm Gabe Lee.